Hey, Hermitage Church of the Nazarene, it's Rob. Just wanted to give you my point of view from the Africa trip that we did. It was fantastic. I knew it was going to be great before I left. I had been on a mission trip when I graduated as a senior in high school, but that was many years ago, of course. But I really had no idea how God would use this trip to change my life. 22 of us went. I can guarantee you that all 22 of us had our lives changed. And everybody's going to talk today about different things that affected them. The two things I wanted to talk about that really stood out to me were, one, that we had such a fantastic group of people that went, and it gave me a chance to be able to bond with them. We've not been coming to this church for a great deal of time, only about 2.5, 3 years, but I really felt like I grew into the group, or that we all became much more of a family throughout the ordeal that we got to go through. There's nothing like going through hardship and seeing people rejoice and going to a different country and learning new cultures and doing it all with a group. I can truly say that I love the 21 people that I went with, and I can't wait to do it again and get to know more people. The second thing I'd like to talk about is one particular event that really stood out to me, and I'll explain kind of why it stood out to me. There were so many fantastic parts. The children, the community there, they reached out to us, the animals that we got to see. But this one event I keep thinking over and over in my head. We all know that Pastor Howard loves to read books, and we all know that Pastor Howard kind of has a little safety blanket that he calls his books. And so he took a huge satchel of books to Africa. Now, keep in mind that we're busy 24/7. We have our schedules planned out for us. We don't get to decide where to go or when to do or what to do. And he decided to take probably about 400 pounds of books. Of course, I'm exaggerating. But I will say that in the middle of Heathrow Airport, it just so happened that I got to carry his books. We had to go from one place to another, and that was the only way we were going to get there. And I complained and grumbled and moaned about how heavy these books were and why on earth he would be taking these books. But I'll tell you what happened. When we got over to Africa and we got into the village of Kali and we met the pastors and the teachers and the preachers and the lady ministers and the lay people that were there, they could have asked for 100 different things. But the one thing that they did not have access to was books and being able to learn and expand the knowledge that they wanted so desperately to do. And so the one point I want to make to you, and it really stood out to me, is don't complain about the situation that you're in or what you find yourself with. God can use whatever you're doing or whatever you're dealing with for His glory. And He has a plan and a purpose for your life. And that was the one thing that stood out to me, the one event that I keep reliving. Again, I won't go on and on because everybody else in the group is going to tell so many amazing things. The one thing I will tell you is start your fundraising now, start planning, start saving your pennies and your quarters and your nickels and your dimes, start talking to your families, your friends, your coworkers, people that you don't know, people that you do know. Let them know that you're going to be going on the next trip, and start saving your money now, start planning, because I'm so happy that I went, and I really hope that the next time we go, we take even more people. Thanks.